Got some good news and bad news. Good news is Luka Doncic had a 39-point triple-double last night, making him the all-time franchise leader for most in a season. Congratulations to you. The bad news is he suited up for the Houston Mavericks. What's happening? I'm Iron Man from the music group theLottory, Showtime Records. I am a lifelong Laker. Cover everything in the NBA, especially Big D, the Dallas Mavericks, and one, Luka Doncic. If you enjoy this type of content, and I know you do, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you're alerted every time there's a new video. Like this video and leave a comment if you like the direction that the Dallas Mavericks are going in without the unicorn Porzingis. Do you now realize how important Porzingis and Tim Hardaway Jr. are to the offense? Yes, they played the lowly but kind of on the rise Charlotte Hornets last night, featuring a youth movement led by none other than Scary Terry Rozier. I was just thinking about this guy because I was watching a Celtics game and I was like, man, I wonder if he regrets leaving the Celtics or is he feeling good? I know he's feeling good about that 3 years, like $60 million contract that he signed. But other than that, does he feel good about his decision? And, early on in the game, they were up on the Dallas Mavericks and I was like, wow, and they started to come back. The Mavericks started to come back a little bit and I was like, man, this is an opportunity for you to step up as the man on the team. I swear he was listening to me. I was putting it out there in the cosmos. He started hitting jumpers. He was making good decisions, getting offensive rebounds. So, he had a fantastic night. Like 29 points, a bunch of rebounds, some assists, shot like over 50%. He was good. It makes me wonder, like, why if they only won like 12, 14 games and lost like 23. I was like, he's playing much better. I know that, like, they're going to a youth movement because Nicholas Batum isn't playing, and they got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. He's not playing as well. Might be hurt. Who knows? But they're going also to Devontae Graham. He had like 27 points. I think he's in his first or second year. He is looking pretty awesome, and he looked like he's got so much poise and stature over there. He is just calm and in the moment. He's not worried about being a second-year player but going against superstars. He is made for that role over there. Like I say, he dropped another 27 points on the Dallas Mavericks, which shows some of the flaws that the Mavericks have, especially when Tim Hardaway Jr. is not there. Their guard play with Luka and JJ Barea, their defense is it could use some improvement. You got Scary Terry going off for 29, and you got Devontae Graham. This guy going off for 27. Y'all might need a little help in the backcourt, or at least change up the defense, do something, go zone or anything. But the problem with the Dallas Mavericks is that they shot 50 three-pointers again, and they weren't on fire. They were not hitting a majority of those threes. They shot a 50-piece. They shot another 50-piece, as if the balance, did they not see the last video where I was praising them for the balance that they had? Everybody was like, yeah, this is much better. Gives them a chance in the fourth quarter. It's tied, and everybody feeling good, and they're all involved in the game, and it contribute to 50 three-pointers. 50. He said that's enough. Rick Carlisle said enough of this balance. He said, you know what? I got your balance. I tell you, we're going to shoot 53 pointers and we're going to shoot 52 pointers. Isn't that balanced enough? That is balanced. That is that. I didn't say equally balanced. It's like going to the bar and taking 8 shots of vodka and you want to drink 8 cups of water to balance it out. I drunk 8 and 8. That's good. No, it's not good. You're gonna tear up your liver. You're gonna get cirrhosis of the liver. That's what's going to happen. Okay, that's not an equal balance right there. Just because the numbers are equal, it's not good, Rick. Listen, man, he came out in the first quarter, and this boy Luka Magic was, and he was doing what he do, putting up huge numbers.
On the verge of setting Mavericks history, he's shaking, he's dancing, he's moving, he's grooving to the bucket on the Charlotte Hornets early in this first quarter. And just like I said he needs to be doing, go down into the post because it's too easy. He's too big, too strong, too good down in the post. Post it up again. This is easy layups. It's like taking candy from a baby. They go down and they concede the layup.
When you're getting huge numbers like that from Luka Magic, I mean, he's great, especially in the first quarter. And the third quarter, he kind of sets the tone, but nobody else was doing very much. These guys were chucking up threes at a record pace and bricking. I believe they were 0 for 7, in the first quarter. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Why are you still chunking these up? I saw Luka Doncic. I saw him go into the post, which was great. That was fantastic. He was going into the post, doing this thing, and he wasn't content with that. They were like, hey man, we're gonna try this to make it look like we're trying to balance, but we're still chunking up threes. When you keep missing 0 for 3, 0 for 4, 0 for 5, 0 for 6, you gotta do something a little bit different. So I was like, that second quarter, we gonna see some Bond in the game, to go down there and pound these guys. Because they got, Bismack Biyombo? I didn't even know he was still in the league. I mean, he had a pretty good game, but he's no match really for Boban. He changes the whole complexity of the game because you've got to double down on this guy. And you can't leave him on a pick and roll because you know what that is. It's going to be easy put back if the guy doesn't make the shot off the screen. So I was like, I'm going to see Boban. Boban came in the game for like 3 minutes. He came in the game for 3 minutes and didn't take no shots. He took no shots. 3 minutes. I don't understand. That's Rick Carlisle for you. 3 minutes. What can you do in 3 minutes? Nothing. Can't do nothing in 3 minutes. Speaking of only playing a limited amount of minutes, Daylon Wright, he played a whopping 7 minutes. Yeah, and he took no shots. Is that the offense? Is this offensive genius mind of Rick Carlisle to have guys come in there and play 3 minutes, 7 minutes? And when just a couple of days ago, he was saying the reason he took Luka Doncic out of the game in the first quarter, I think it was against the Nets very early, is because he wanted to have him fresh for the fourth quarter. Like, this doesn't make any sense. If you don't have guys coming off the bench to play minutes, that's why Luka Doncic played like 41-something minutes. It's ridiculous. You got Daylon Wright. He's been a proven player for you guys. Play this guy. It doesn't make any sense. Playing Dorian Finney-Smith and Maximilian Kleber 39 or something minutes. It's just ridiculous when you got Boban right there. And he just played well the last game. Why are you not continuing to go with this? This is bad coaching at its worst. I mean, speaking of not taking that many shots, man, this guy Luka Doncic took 32 shots. Took 32 shots. They only took 100 as a team. That's like a third of the shots going to one player. How can you feel like you're involved when this one person is taking a third of the shots? You're a point guard who's supposed to set everybody else up and get them involved. This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Jalen Brunson only played like 14 minutes. But I feel for this guy. I don't know if he's going to re-sign with them or whatever. I know he's a super team player. Dwight Powell was good. He was good. I mean, he didn't shoot any threes, but he shot a good percentage from the field. Got a few rebounds. He played well. He hustled hard. He does what he does. I'm not mad at him. It's much better than the last couple of games. So kudos to you, Maximilian Kleber. This guy is a beast. I mean, he is on that three-point line, knocking shots down, shooting a high percentage, getting rebounds, playing fantastic defense. I mean, Maxi Kleber, I can't find any fault with his game. Like I said, he's playing lights out from behind the line, and he's shooting a high percentage. What more do you want from a team player like that? I'm not mad. Him and Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, he shot a high percentage even from behind the three. I mean, every couple of games he shoots a bad amount. Hey, look, he's playing super defense, and after like the second half. I mean, after, Devontae Graham was just lighting up Luka and JJ Barea and Seth Curry, they decided, man, let's try to stop this guy, at least slow him down, and they put Dorian Finney-Smith on this guy, and then all of a sudden, they started to come back. JJ Barea was like, whew, I'm glad I ain't got to guard this guy no more, but man, they started to come back, and I was like, oh man, I'm jumping up and down, feeling great. I was like, Dallas, man, they got that spark they needed, but the other coach, he was like, man, call time out. Let's slow this down. Let's slow down this momentum. And then that fourth quarter, it always happens. They have a big, huge double-digit lead. The shots stopped falling, and they weren't falling for most of the night anyway. But man, the shots really stopped falling, and you lose that lead, and then you go to overtime. How do you have like a 12, 13-point lead, and you still... it just doesn't make any sense. You know, when the shots aren't falling for them, everybody freezes up because they don't know anything else to do. And that's bad coaching. When you get into the playoffs, other people are going to watch film and they say, hey, whatever it is that you do best, we're going to take that away from you and make you do something else that you aren't so good at and see if you can beat us that way. That's going to be the problem when they get into the playoffs. Now, I understand before y'all leave a bunch of messages in the comments. I love your comments. If Porzingis was here and Tim Hardaway Jr. here and my guy Ryan broke off, if they were here, this would have been a totally different game. You see, when you have more talent on the floor, it can cover up for bad offensive flaws or bad coaching. The more talent you put on it, it's like if I played with the dream team. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how bad of a coach I am, they're probably still going to win most of their games because they're that awesome. They can cover up for my lapses in talent or efficiency of the job that I have at hand. And that's the problem with the Mavericks right now. Not taking away any shine from the Charlotte Hornets because they played a hellified game. As young as those guys are, they were very poised. But man, we have got to do something about these Dallas Mavericks. Then the most important thing that you can do is make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll learn it every time there's a brand new video. Like this video. Smash that like button to let the algorithm and the people who run YouTube know just how much you're enjoying these videos. How bad was it for the Dallas Mavericks? They shot 30% from the three-point line. 30% from the three-point line, and the Charlotte Hornets shot like 40-something%. You're going to lose. That's a huge problem. 15 out of 50. You shot 50 three-pointers, and you think after 10, after 20, after 30, maybe we should try something different, but the Dallas Mavericks don't have anything else different. Now, if you want to support this channel directly, find the link down in the comment section or the description box and leave $1. Leave just $1 to help this channel continue to grow. I'm Ironman from the music group The Lottery, Showtime Records. Holla.